How's it, everyone? How you are doing? Well, Shaun Wulf here. Another lesson, a live lesson for beginner guitarists. I hope you guys are doing laka. Today we are going to do bar chords. Bar chords is a fun way for anybody to be able to play any song quite quickly. So I'm going to teach you the E shape, the major shape, and then the minor shape, which is like an A minor. So if you can play E major and you can play an A minor, and this is why I have taught this to you guys, then you'll be able to play a bar chord, and I will show you how. It does change your fingering a little bit. So I will show you exactly how to do that, just to make it a little bit more simple. All right, let's start off with showing you guys how you would use your fingers for the major and the minor chord. All right, so first of all, you're going to take your middle finger. Your middle finger will be in the first box on the third string. Your ring finger will be in the second box on the fifth string. And your pinky will be in the second box on the fourth string. So that's an E major chord that you will be playing. Now remember, we're focusing on your bar chords. The goal is to get to your bar chords, how to easily play bar chords. And if you play your E minor like this, then you'll see why it's so much easier. Now, this same fingering that you just used now, right? You will move it down one string. Each finger goes down one string. So your middle finger will go to the second string, and that'll be in the first box. Your ring finger will be in the second box, but on the fourth string, and then your pinky will be in the second box, but on the third string. So that just moves down one. Now that's a minor chord, the A minor chord. Okay. Once again, we are doing bar chords today, so I'm teaching you how to play minors and majors with your bar chords. All right, so if we've got this, then you'd basically be able to figure out where all the chords are that you need. So the major ones will be on top. The first one that you play from, that's an E major chord. Then your minor will be one string down with each finger. All right. How's it, Teja? I'm from South Africa, Margate. That is a beach town, if you want to call it that. It's a little bit bigger than that, but yeah, it's a beach town in South Africa, the south of South Africa. KwaZulu-Natal, that's our, what do you call it? I don't know where you're from, but we call it a province. The province that we are from. All right. Well, welcome. It's nice. I've been to India before. 2010, I was in New Delhi. Had a nice wake-up call and a culture shock, but it was fun as hell, let me tell you that. All right, so now if you can play your E major and your A minor chord, then you can bar it. Now what barring means is that you add your index finger and you bar the whole fret. Now remember, these are your frets. Now you will bar them inside the box. So if I say in the first box, that'll be the box before the first fret. That's your first fret over there. I hope you guys can see. First fret over there, second, third, and so forth. All right, so what we are going to do now, I'm going to take your major chord, right? We are going to move it down literally, or not move it down, move it up your fretboard like this. And you are going to bar it. All right. So that's an F chord. Now it's an F major. It's just moved up. So this is a nice and easy way, especially if you're on like a nice campfire or something, then you can play it like that. Hi everyone. Sorry, let me just be a little bit more polite and say hi to everyone. Please play sweet. This is guitar lessons for beginners. I'm going to play another song a little bit later, but not that one. Hope you are well. Laka. Thanks so much for tuning in. These live lessons that I'm doing is for beginner guitarists, so I'll try and maybe I'll play Sweet Child of Mine, in another lesson or another live event that I'm doing. Unfortunately, it's very difficult on YouTube to play stuff live because you get a little bit of copyright strikes and stuff. So I try and avoid that as much as I can. Ah, sorry, man. All right. So the goal is bar chords today. I'm teaching you bar chords. If you can play your E major, that's on top there, and you move it down, that's an F. You move it down another step, what happens? That becomes an F sharp. Then you move it down, it's a G major. Then you got a G major sharp. You got an A major. Then you got a major sharp. You got a B major. You got a C, and then you got a C major sharp. You got a D. You got a D major sharp, and when you go to the octave, that's what they call it when you go up 8 full notes. Now I'll still teach you guys the difference. Then it becomes your octave of the E major chord. With the guitar like that I've got, it's quite difficult to fret that high, but it's not an issue. I'm basically going to teach you guys just to play something on the bar chords. A song that I've taught you earlier that's in public domain that we're allowed to use. Lekker. All right. If you guys like these lessons so far, please go like, share with your friends if they want to learn how to play beginner guitar lessons. I've got some that's already out that you guys can go review. It's very live, it's interactive. I like to keep it fun and light, that's what it's all about. There's my cat in the background. His name is Ziggy. He just came to check that I'm doing my job properly. All right. Now, if you can play your E major, you can play some chords. Let's see what song we can play. Now we have done You Are My Sunshine. Now if you can play your A major, obviously will be there. And then your D major will be here. And then your A major there, and then your E major. Okay. Let's see if we can play it on the bar chords. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. I never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All right, now. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. So if you can play your bar chords, and if you are just a campfire player that wants to play for the fun of it, bar chords is an easy way to learn a new song. Because you've got all your chords there. If it comes to adding minors, that's why I've taught you the A minor shape, because you would play it. That's now a E minor chord. All right. So I just want to see if I've got a song. I've got as my new song that's out is a Pretty Good Plan. All right. So maybe I should teach you how to play that one. For instance, that uses a B minor in the song. So that's obviously if you move it up 2, because you got an A minor there, you got your A minor sharp there, you got your B minor, and then you got your C. All right. So see, as you move it up, you basically use the alphabet. So it goes up, but the only 2 chords is an an E doesn't have a sharp, and a B doesn't have a sharp. All the others have a sharp, just in case for you that want to know why do I skip the B and the E when it comes to sharps. All right, so a B note doesn't have a B sharp, depending on which scale you are in, but that's very technical. Now I just want to simplify it for you guys as much as I can. And then an E doesn't have a sharp, the way that we are counting it now, going up. All right, so if you move up, that becomes sharp. If you move down, it goes flat. They call it flat. All right, just so that you guys know. But depending on which scale it is, then things get a little bit more complicated. All right, but I just call everything sharps to make it simple for everyone. All right, so in the A, so that song of mine uses a D chord. It starts off with a B minor chord. It uses a B minor chord, which is this one. And it uses a D major chord, which we'll find here if we're using the bar chords, right? Then it uses an A and a G. All right. So if we are going to play the minor chords, then we'll obviously start off in the B, and we'll obviously, and the chorus is a little bit different, but I'm just going to play it so you guys understand how the bar chords work. Okay. Whoa, yeah. It's been long, my head's a mess. I need a break from all this stress. I slip my flip-flops on and drive to where the waves make me feel alive. Okay, so then then you can play the bar chords. I can play the open chords as well. Sun shimmers down on the waterline. Breeze whispers everything will be alright. And I think to myself, feeling free, this is how life should be. Give me the sun, give me the sand, give me the sea, give me a cold beer in my hand. Sounds like a pretty good plan. Now, if you get comfortable with your open chords and your bar chords, after a while you'll see that you do need some parts where you use your bar chords. I like the open chords, but bar chords is nice to learn a song. Now, another fun bonus trick that I'm going to teach you guys is if you can play your E major and you lift up your middle finger, right? That makes it a minor. So you don't have to know the A minor. It helps because you can use a little bit more chords and stuff. But for instance, if I would want to play my song, I can start on the B. There's the B minor. It's been long, my head's a mess. Now, if you want to go to the major, you got to remember to add your middle finger. All right. It's been long, my head's a mess. I need a break from all this stress. I slip my flip-flops on and drive to where the waves make me feel alive. You see, so bar chords can be quite a nice gateway to learning a new song. All right. Do you guys have any questions? Do we have some new guitarists here, beginner guitarists that are you benefiting from a bar chord lesson? Does this help you? Let me know. I see there's 2 guys online. How's it? Laka. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please remember, if you guys feel like this is helping you, go like and subscribe, and share it with your friends. Yeah, we've got free live lessons for you guys each weekday morning. Yesterday I skipped. I was quite busy. I'm busy recording a new song, and I had to get in the studio for that one, so I couldn't really make it yesterday morning. And I think I've only missed 2 so far because one, the power was out. Oops, no Wi-Fi. Lekker. Okay, so the song that I taught you guys is the first song that uses an A major chord, D major chord, and a E major chord. You can play it on the bar chords as well. That is You Are My Sunshine. So you can start off with your A major chord and You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. How's it? Sekwik, good to see you, man. Welcome. Lekker. Hope you guys are having a lekker time. I'm Shaun Wulf. I'm from South Africa, Margate, for those of you that just joined me. And I give free guitar lessons online. I mean, basically, if you got questions, you just pop it in the questions in there, in the comments, or in the chat box. Is that what you call your chat box? And then I'll answer it for you guys. Lekker, and we'll try and learn how to play guitar together. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with these last things. Bar chords, once again, if you want to play a bar chord, the easiest way to remember that, if you can play an E major chord, the E major chord, the way that you'll use your fingers with the bar chord is you'll put your middle finger in the first box on the 3rd string. That we're doing an E major now. The ring finger will be in the 2nd box on the 5th string, and your pinky will be in the 2nd box on the 3rd string. Now, 4th string, sorry. How we count them is from the bottom to the top. So you'll go up like that. All right. You'll count them from the bottom to the top, and that's your E major chord. Now, if you bar it, barring means that I'm adding my finger in a whole block, and everything moves up the fretboard. You see, like that means you are barring a chord. That's what I call it, bar chords. All right. That little bridge is you are barring it. All right. So that's why they call it bar chords. Fun enough. So now, if you want to play a song, let's say You Are My Sunshine is a little bit too low for me, and I'm playing it in A. I can bar it, and I can decide, oh, but let me try and sing it higher, but I'll have to use a lower chord. So let's use G. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Just got to remember where your notes are. Just to help you guys again, your notes will be, it'll be an E major, F major, F sharp major, G major, G sharp major, A major, A sharp major, B major. Now remember, E and B doesn't have sharp, so it'll be C major, then it'll be C sharp major, it'll be D major, it'll be D sharp major, and then you go back to E. So you go basically every 12 notes. How you count them? This is 0 is open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you just use your top string. 12, that's your octave. That means that you doubled the frequency that you were playing. All right. E major. This is also an E major, but this is an octave higher. Sorry, my guitar is a little bit difficult. That's an E major. All right, so that's an octave. Right, any questions? You guys happy? I hope playing bar chords bring you guys a lot of joy. It's like a campfire trick that you can play a lot of songs with. There's a few cool songs that you guys can go practice if you want. You Are My Sunshine is a 3-chord song. Midnight Special is a 3-chord song, just to help you guys if you want to have a variety of songs that you can play. Clementine, that's another one. There's quite a few, and to be honest, so you guys can just go check it out if you Google a few, but yeah, that's just a few you can go practice. But yeah, enjoy playing bar chords. If you are in a hurry and you can't play all the open chords just yet, remember there's bar chords, as long as you know how the fretboard works and how notes are, what notes are called on each bar. So usually with this, you'll use your low string, which is an E. For those of you that don't know, the notes on the guitar, each open note at the bottom, it's an E, so that's an octave of the top one, it's an E. Then it is a B, then it's a G, then it is a D, then it is an A, and then it's back to an E, low E. But counting your bar chords, if you're just playing on the top, like an E major, you are counting them like from the low, E, F sharp, and going on like that. Remember, a E and a B doesn't have a sharp, so you skip those. You go immediately from E to F and from B to C. All right, like an alphabet. So just count it up like that. All right. Hope this has been helpful. I'm trying to think what else. I did mention, for those of you that don't know or didn't hear maybe, that when you lift your ring, your middle finger from a note on the top, that makes it a minor. Right, so if you bar it, it becomes the minor of that. All right, just so you know, it becomes the minor of that same note that you're playing. So if I'm playing an E major, I lift this finger up, it becomes an E minor. All right, it's a little handy trick that will help you guys if you're playing bar chords. So you can play basically from E to E, You can play all the all the majors and all the minors by lifting up one finger on your bar chord. Guys, I hope this has helped. Like a 20 minutes of your time. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to finish recording my song. If you guys are keen on maybe getting a snippet of it, I'll give you guys a little bit of a snippet maybe tomorrow morning. Cheers, guys. Have a lovely day.